The Estrella Damm Tapas journey welcomes Toronto foodies, really, as well as beer lovers alike, to celebrate the art of tapas, because it is so important to restaurants right across our city, right? So joining us this morning for a sneak peek at some of the delicious food on offer is Chef Rob Bragagnolo of Labora Restaurant. This sounds and smells delicious. Thank you for coming.
Already. Thanks for having me.
We're in heaven.
Okay, where are we beginning? Let's talk about tapas.
So what we're presenting today is our dishes that we're doing for Tapas Journey, which is a festival that's happening now until the 19th of August with 39 different restaurants across the city. So each restaurant presents 3 tapas, which are Spanish-style sharing dishes. So the idea is for $20, you get 3 dishes and a beer. And it's a really nice way to kind of share a bunch of things, maybe hop and skip to a bunch of restaurants throughout the city and try out some of what the restaurants are doing. So Labora Restaurant is a Spanish restaurant, which tapas is kind of the thing that Spaniards do. The idea is you have a couple of small little dishes, and you have a bunch of friends over and share and the whole thing.
I love the idea. Yeah.
To inspire conversation.
Yeah, it's very.
And gathering,
Spaniards are very social animals, so they like to share everything instead of having their own proprietary dish. So, so the dishes that we're presenting are pan con tomate, which is tomato bread. We have some tuna with some Spanish peppers and grilled octopus.
Okay, and what are we making?
So we're going to make the tomato bread. So this is something you see in every single tapas bar in Spain. And the technique is you grate tomatoes, which normally used for cheese, right?
Yeah.
So what you're doing is, you want to help me out?
I'm going to Roger. So which side do you want?
I'm left-handed.
Okay.
Do you want the bigger one which you would use?
So the idea is you're grating it so that you get all the pulp, but you don't use the skin. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So you end up with this really delicious innards of the tomato, which right now, it's the height of summer. They're super perfect. They're delicious, really sweet, right?
I think I'm doing all right.
I think you're doing great.
It's not bad. You're doing something.
You just got to do a little faster. We got some time here, okay? Let's go.
There we go.
See, now I'm going to hurt myself.
So once this is all done up...
See, what's happened now is if you stop for a second, so you've got just the skin, and you have all that really beautiful tomato pulp.
Full of antioxidants.
Exactly. And then you just season with a little bit of salt, maybe some chives or some parsley, some nice olive oil.
So there's not a lot to it.
It's very, very simple.
You can make this, okay.
Absolutely. So then you have this really nice spread. And then from there, you can decide what you want to do with it. So we're spreading it onto our crusty bread. We're putting a little bit of manchego cheese and then some anchovies and some olives. Best
cheese. So you can choose, obviously, preference, but for you guys, you do manchego. Why manchego?
Manchego has this really nice sharpness, kind of like Parmesan cheese does. Gotcha. So it's very good with tomato, and then we're using white anchovies, which are pickled anchovies, and putting that on top of that.
Lovely.
So
not too strong, the anchovies?
No, they're very tart and light because they're cured with lemon and a little bit of vinegar and whatever. So if you want to check out our menu and everybody else's menu, go to tapasjourney.com.
Yes.
You can see there's 39 different restaurants, great restaurants in the city. Barro, I don't know if you've ever been there, La Palma, some really great places. And like I said, you have these 3 dishes. So we also have our grilled octopus that we're serving with chorizo and potatoes.
Were you really grilling it with that?
So this is pre-cooked. You can grill it with this thing. So the idea is that you have like pre-grilled octopus, and then you can kind of give it a sear to give it a bit of char on there. It's really nice and smoky like that.
Let's give you another shout out because the pricing's pretty decent, right? You said it goes 3 tapas and then it's paired with the Estrella Damm, so you've got the beer too. So $20 per person. Yeah.
So the idea is it's affordable enough where you can go to multiples.
I love this.
Right. So it's a good excuse to check out some restaurants maybe you haven't been to that you have a really great deal.
What are some of your personal favorites?
So I love going to Can't Pay Snack Bar. So it's not a Spanish restaurant.
Up on Parliament.
Yeah, they do really great food there, and it's a really great place.
But for Spanish tapas, if you're going to sit down with your family, what are you going to have for tapas?
For tapas, my favorites are tomato bread.
Yep.
I love having grilled octopus, and then just some really nice olives. Have you guys tried these olives?
Nope. Going to do it right now.
These are delicious.
Is it too early?
No.
Never
it's
too
never
early.
Too early for an olive.
Olives
you
for
need a
breakfast.
martini for it, and you're perfect.
This is a Spanish breakfast. So I lived there for a long time, and I would have this for breakfast every single morning.
Really?
Yeah, like tomato bread with some olives and things like that. They don't do sweets there, right? They do kind of savory.
Is it difficult to cook Spanish and tapas, or are they fairly simple, some of them?
Some of them are very, very simple, like as simple as opening a can of olives or spreading some tomato on there.
Mel could even do that.
And some of it's a little trickier, like cooking octopus, which isn't easy.
No, there's an art to it, right?
Yeah,
how do you know when octopus is done?
Well, you have to be able to...
20 years of cooking.
You have to be able to... It's kind of... You know how to test a potato?
Yeah, yeah.
where you kind of like slide the knife in it, and if it comes out easy enough, then it's cooked. So it's just to that point of being able to just pierce it and then take it out and it falls off.
There you have it. Okay, so everything, we're going to put that all on our website. If you want to check it out, it runs until the 19th. You can go to breakfasttelevision.ca. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you
Thanks
very much
for joining us today. Let's head upstairs now to Tammy. We're going to